Hi everybody, my name is Grace Koolhoven and today I'm going to be giving a speech on animal testing. So according to PETA, every year 100 million animals or more are used and abused for animal testing and product testing. Cats, dogs, mice, fish, rabbits, monkeys, and more are all used and held down, subjected to treatments that supposedly help cure things for us. They can cause blindness, paralyzation, or death. And at the end, if they're not dead, they usually kill them anyway. Next. So I'm going to be going over a few key points in my speech. What is animal testing? We're going to be over the basics, and then how science has advanced through testing, and alternatives to animal testing. Okay, so what is animal testing? There are a few different categories for animal testing. There's drugs and medicine, which is like our pharmaceutical testing and other medication testing. There's food testing, which means they can be force-fed or starved. And then the cosmetics is the most popular, which is makeup brands. Brands famous like MAC Cosmetics, Chanel, Maybelline, all still test on animals. And then the last one is chemical testing, which we can find every day in our household. Windex still tests on animals and other chemicals. So what animal testing continued. So they're used to determine the products if they're safe or if they're still working effectively. Like I mentioned before, some animals can be force-fed until they're obese or they're starved. They are forced to inhale, which means there are masks put over them and they have to inhale the products that they're given, or they're injected with lethal products. The product can be, in this picture here, injected into eyes or rubbed directly on bare skin. So a few scientific advances. A poll done by Gallup, 44% of Americans do not support animal testing today, but the rest mostly only support it because they believe it's actually helping in the medical field, like curing cancer. Actually, it has cured cancer in mice for the rest of the time. Like, scientists have cured cancer in mice, but this does not relate to humans. It can't be transferred over at all. Testing is also very expensive and time-consuming. Thousands, millions of dollars are put into it, and it takes years to complete one test and get results that don't actually relate to humans. This is a quote from the New Internationalist. Humans differ anatomically, genetically, and metabolically from all animals, meaning that data derived from animal testing cannot be applied with accuracy to us. These are a few of the alternatives that we can use instead of animal testing. So human volunteers is the best option because we are our own genetics, right? If we test on us, we can get the correct results that can actually relate to further advancing medicine. There's also in vitro cell testing, which is using human cells, stem cells, and just injecting different viruses and different diseases and watching to see how that progresses and destroys, and then testing different cures on those cells. This is the best one, computer modeling techniques. They can actually use computer programming called silico models. These, in this picture up here, you can see it's all computer-based. They put in different analogs and it makes up what it would be if they actually had the disease in a certain cell, or they can do a whole body diagram. So a quick summary over what I talked about. Animal testing involves conducting scientific and curiosity-driven experiments on all different kinds of animals. Science cannot actually use the results due to genetic differences, molecular differences, and anatomical differences. Alternatives like human volunteers are the best option for furthering our medical advances, and in vitro cell testing is also a good option, and then the computer modeling is a side option. So we need to stop animal testing because it is ethically wrong, and it does not actually refer to anything that humans can relate to our body. And these are my sources. I use Cruelty Free International, Experiments on Animals from PETA, the Gallup poll, and Is Animal Testing Necessary to Advance Medical Research? Thank you, and that is my speech on animal testing.